Hi everyone, good evening. Welcome to Motivation Hub podcast series with Sai Krishna. And this is the episode 4 on my channel. And today I'm very happy to introduce you all Muhammad Kushraf, Secretary at IEEE MESB and IEEE Brand Ambassador and Founding Chair in IEEE PS in MEASBC. I'm very happy he is also an international volunteer at International Human Rights Commission IHRC, and his experience and his tips will definitely motivate all the audience on my channel. And today, sir, I'm very happy to have you on my channel, sir, and we are very lucky to have you in this session, sir. Thank you so much in your busy schedule also for immediate accepting our request and giving your talk on my channel. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you for inviting me, initially. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So, what are your three greatest learnings of your life, sir?
Uh, First of all, I would like to thank you, Sai Krishna, for inviting me over here and giving me an opportunity to feature. As I said, I've been part of IEEE since last 2 years of my graduate. Pursuing my graduation in BTech degree, civil program, BTech program. Have been part of IEEE, and IEEE is the world's largest technical organization. And I have been part of IEEE since last 2 years. I have been volunteer over there. I have been past communication coordinator of IEEE MESD student branch. And now I'm serving as secretary and founding chair of IEEE Power and Energy Society of MESD. As mentioned, I am also the volunteer of International Human Rights Commission and very happy to be found over here. And you asked me about my three great. What was the question? Sorry, I can't hear you.
What are your three greatest learnings of your life?
Look, three greatest learning of my life. Look, what we all have some opportunities in our life. We get all opportunities are in front of us. As I tell everyone, if I'm giving an example from my side itself, everyone, those who come to an engineering field or BTech field, they get an opportunity to volunteer over here. It will get an opportunity to volunteer in IEEE or any other technical cells or any other social service cells like NSS or NCC or even there are many opportunities in front of us. The only thing is difference between when we get into that opportunity, when we be ready to select the opportunity. Yeah, this year I'm going to do it. Look, I'm ready to pursue it within this month, or yeah, ready to complete this task. This is the greatest one I have ever felt over here because once you are ready to take risk, no, you should not say that at one point of life I have to risk. You should be calculated also while you are taking risk, you should be calculated. You should be ready with your risk so that at one point of time you get to know that, yeah, I took particular risk in my life, so I have pursued this and this one. The biggest learning further input, the topmost one is getting opportunities in our life, utilize it. Because opportunities are in front of us. Second one, if I'm talking about is what we all mistaken is we underestimate ourselves. Fear that grabs ourselves and we underestimate ourselves so that we cannot do anything in life. What we all do, look, now I'm speaking to you today. What is my finding motivation over here that I overcome the fear that I had. Yeah, I was going to speak with the Sai Krishna. I'm going to have a great really session with him. Okay, that fear I have overcome so that I can speak over here. What we all do is when we get an opportunity to speak on mic or speak on stage, we all do is we back up. No, we underestimate ourselves. Actually, we have that resources, we have that potential to speak over there, but still we underestimate ourselves, so we cannot get into it and we cannot get into that. And tertiary thing is be humble in life. That's the biggest one, I think. So be humble to yourself, be humble to your parents, or be humble to the elders. Right from one you, if you, I think, if you go to a gathering, right from the person you meet, from a security man to the official of that gathering, treat everyone the same. Be humble to yourself, be humble to the person you meet, and that's the key point of the success, I think.
Yes, sir. That was truly inspiring from your lessons, sir. Thank you so much. Sir, what are your inspiration for choosing as a secretary and doing these type of positions in such a prestigious organizations? And what's your inspiration in doing all this as your passion? What led you to do this all?
Actually, if I'm to be frank, I'm one of that guy who like to network a lot. I love to network with the people. I love to meet new people. I love to mingle with them. So IEEE is such a platform where I could get to know about people from different stages. Now, currently, I'm having contacts from even from Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Jordan. These people I get connected because of IEEE. If I had connection in between from my LinkedIn, I have connection from Canada, and because IEEE is one organization where it's spread all over the world. So this IEEE is giving me an exposure to get a connection or get a network between all over the people having around the world, around from our nation. Our nation India is such a beautiful nation with so much of diversity, so much of people, so much of culture. I love networking. I love traveling, and I love networking. So this was my initial motivation. To be frank, this was my initial motivation. And working in a technical association, a BTech student, as an engineering graduating student, being technically sound is very important in these days because as everyone is, so there is no job for those who are pursuing BTech and coming out with their everything like that. But once you are very skilled in technical field and non-technical field, professionally and non-professionally, so there is still people, or there is still firms those who come to you or come, will give you the job or we will give you this opportunity. Please come to us. That's the biggest motivation. And working as a secretary is really a thanks to my seniors also for giving me this opportunity, really finding me as worth of it. So I can serve my student branch as a secretary, and I can bring that student branch into higher levels by grace of the God.
Yes, sir. That was really a good answer. Thank you so much, sir. You are very inspirational in terms of networking with people, sir. Because I have seen your LinkedIn account. That was really truly that the way you have interacting with the people, that was tremendous, sir. So, can you give us some tips how you develop this networking, and what are your strategies in building up the networking with the good people?
Look, networking is something which is, I believe, personally believe it is a fund of being something very prestigious to someone, because networking is something that can bring you in different image, because it's going to help you in any point of time. If I'm giving an example, like if I'm going traveling somewhere, if I'm coming to Vijayawada, now I have connection with you, Sai Krishna. If I'm stuck over somewhere, I want to eat best food of Vijayawada. Yes, I want to eat best food of Vijayawada. So I can ring up Sai, whoever will get the best food in the Vijayawada. So you can definitely help me. In small things, we can definitely help from the networking side. So biggest motivation, because my strategy was being a volunteer in events organized by IEEE, non-IEEE events also. Means there are Kerala Startup Mission, other organizations having events, many events. So I get, what I do is I put myself in the volunteering position so that I can go into that event, so I can volunteer in that. So being volunteer, you get to know about many enthusiastic volunteers came over there. Even though if I'm not an enthusiastic or energetic volunteer, when I put in myself in some program, what happens, many volunteers will be over there who is very energetic and who is very passionate about volunteering and all this stuff. So once I get a connection with them, they are going to guide me. That's the biggest plus point when we volunteer in a program. We get to network with that. And in the case of LinkedIn, I have around 4,000 connections currently, that I connect with the IEEE members, so I can get into knowledge of this and these people. So connecting with them, being a part of volunteer, being part of a community, I have been a part of many communities since my graduation has been started. So networking individually to the communities will make me very enthusiastic. Yeah, I'm going to get this some connections with this. So I have a lot of connections, even from all the states. Get a connection because of the biggest plus point. I will say that the volunteering aspect, we choose to be volunteer in front of everything. That's my propaganda or my agenda for getting that much network. Put yourself in the volunteering position. Be a volunteer so that you can network to the best.
Yes, sir, that was great suggestion from you, sir. What are your three biggest great books that you have read that changed your mindset and your positive attitude towards your life? What are the books you suggest for our audience?
Yeah, look, my biggest motivational book ever I have read is that You Can Win by Shiv Khera. I think many of the people have read, I think so. You Can Win is a really inspirational book. You Can Win by Dr. Shiv Khera. It's also it was one of the best-selling book in Amazon. To got some awards also, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It was a really great because it has different chapters of being motivating us. And also the Dhoni Touch. I'm a big fan of Mahendra Singh Dhoni. So the book, the Dhoni Touch, was one of the big motivational book. I don't, to be frank, I don't read a lot. I'm not that one who reads the books a lot, but I still read some books which is been suggested by my friends. So one was You Can Win and one was the Dhoni Test. And I watch a lot. I watch Sandeep Maheshwari sir a lot. I watch him a lot. And I also watch Dr. Bindra. You can go to the YouTube. I think anyone can access it. Sandeep Maheshwari sir is a really motivational speaker. So we get really motivated. And also Vivek Bindra, because he's a business trainer, he guides in many business strategies and all that stuff. He tells a story about, there are some video clip of speaking about Maharana Pratap, Akbar, and this type of emperors of our nation. We really get goosebumps in our hands. We get really inspired by them. That's the biggest motivation I get, source of motivation I used to do.
That was really nice, sir. We also view that, and we also suggest our audience to view those channels and also read that books as you suggested. Thank you so much, sir. So, what's the one message that always keeps you happy whenever you read that message, or a philosophy, or a quote? Whenever you read that, you feel very happy by reading that. What's that message?
Look, being happy, everyone has different. I believe I have different. Everyone has a different aspect. Look, my biggest hobby is for horse riding. I love horse riding, and biggest hobby is horse riding. So I don't have a horse now in my house. My being there in my secondary education.
Sir, your mind got off. Yes, sir.
Uh, yeah, and this also, but right now, what I do for being please myself busy with now this or that. Hello, I'm
Yes,
also
sir.
right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're audible, sir. Yes, sir.
We keep, we keep myself being busy with any of the volunteering work or any of the work. I keep myself busy so that I said I love being mingling with someone other work. Immense pleasure in that.
Yes, sir. That was very nice, sir. Now, sir, what is your biggest passion to achieve something in life? Because everyone has some passion. So, what you suggest to me as a passionate, how to achieve the passion by being what the things we need to develop to achieve that passion?
Look, my passion and my dream is to become a rocket engineer in Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO. I want to serve as a rocket engineer. It was my dream since I'm a childhood. I want to serve as a rocket engineer in ISRO, but unfortunately, I'm not learning aeronautics or any related. I'm learning civil engineering right now because it was everyone has that where a point where you get diverted from your dreams. Means it's my childhood dream working in ISRO, and it was my passion. Yeah, this is Mission Commander Mohammed Musharraf initiating command, ready to go launch. It's my dream. Look, I'm sitting in the cabin of ISRO and saying, "Yeah, this is Mohammed Musharraf initiating command for the launch. We are good to launch." That's my dream. I have to. It was my biggest dream for being in the ISRO and working for my nation. But unfortunately, I'm doing now civil engineering. So I think I should dream according to, because if you there is a one really great statement by all people, elder people. If you sit in the train of Hyderabad, don't pray for to go to Mumbai. Go to pray also reach Hyderabad safely. You should not sit in the train of Hyderabad. Oh God, it will make to reach me in Mumbai. It's not going to work. So I'm doing civil engineering right now. I love to do aeronautical this and all that groundwork designing, structural designing of these rockets or aeronautic thing. So I will definitely look into serving that field of interest, or else I also love to build my own startup and do my own business.
Yes, sir. Sir, now it's just a bit personal question. So, what are your failures in life, and how did you overcome that failures? And what's the greatest lesson that you can your failures for our audience.
Look, everyone has major failures. I too had a great failures in my life. I had many, many failures I have faced over here in my life. And to be frank, we are all growing up. I'm now in 22, and we all are growing year by year. We are getting older and older. There are still many failures to come in front of us. There are still many to go. There are still miles to go. I see there are miles to go. So we are in the progress, and what I had personally, my biggest failures are two. One is missing my dream. As I said, my biggest failure still I means I gather to catch it off. My biggest dream, as I said earlier, my biggest dream to be in rocket engineering is the biggest regret I had now also, but surely I will overcome it by doing something or else other of it. And lessons I have learned is there is a quote I think so. Is the life do not stop teaching you, and we should not stop learning. We should go on failing, and we should get up. We fail, we get up, we fail, we get up. That's the procedure. That's how the life.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Am I audible, sir? Am I audible, sir? Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes, sir. Am I audible, sir?
I think we lost the right.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah,
Yes.
audible.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You, sir.
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, every day it's a truth. One or the other day, everyone has to witness it. Everyone there has to witness that one or the other day, that bitter truth that we have to fail in our life, we have to overcome, we have to work on it. And my personally, as I said initially, I have overcome the fear of being come to the stage. If someone calls me, come, Musharraf, come to the stage. There are around 3,000 or 4,000 audience in front of me. Come to the stage, please handle them. I'm very excited and be happy to handle them. Hello. Yeah, having an
Yes, sir.
hello. The biggest fear of mine was overcoming the stage fear. That's overcome by step by my faculties or the teaching staff, and that was the biggest what you can say learning from my life. And the failures by symbol failures, to losing my dream, losing my all this thing by small. As I said earlier, we have very miles to go. We have a lot of journey to travel. We have a lot to fail in our life.
Yes, sir. That was really, really inspiring, sir. And now, out of this, I have one wonderful question for you, sir. That is, what are the tips you follow to get this better communication on stage? Because a lot of people will be having a lot of fear, though they have the great potential to speak on the stage. So, for all the people, what are the techniques you would like to give to develop as a good orator in from beginning to give their wonderful speech on stage? What are the tips you follow and what are the techniques you give for the audience?
Initially, I would say two things. Don't be overconfident with the content, and don't make that, yeah, we can, means there are two type of people who get into stage. One is that people who will be overconfident, means they will not have any stage fear and all that stuff, but they will get into the stage that, yeah, I can speak on the particular topic. But when they get into the stage, they start murmuring and they start bluffing. What is the biggest issue is we will not prepare, because there is the biggest aspect that backing us is, yeah, you do not have any stage fear, you can catch the mic and speak up, but you will not prepare the topic. That you will bluff over there. That bluffing will irritate the audience a lot, and it will make a very nuisance in that. So I would personally recommend that if you do not have a stage fear, that's a great thing, you have good positive, but prepare the topic before you go to the speak. If you prepare the topic, be prepared to speak what you're going to be speaking, what you're going to speak over there in the stage, because you're going to have a huge crowd in front of you. So be very confident with the topic or with the with the aspect you are going to speak over there, and be confident that you, and this is not something very foolish, but think like that you are one who is knowing better than all the audience. So it will give you a motivation inside that yeah, I'm better than all the audience which is sitting in front of me. But don't take this as an overconfidence. We should be confident with that, and to bring up and motivation and good communication skills. That's very thing, and moderating our voice and all that. That's a public speaking fundas. If you can get books also, there are YouTube videos available. We can refer that public speaking fundas and communication skill. Better English, if it is in English or if it is in Hindi or Malayalam or any language, we should be having a better communication knowledge in that. If you have a better communication knowledge or better language literacy in that the particular language you're going to speak, and everything will be okay. And if you have no skills, you are going to rock it.
Yes, sir, that's absolutely fine, and you are really good in that, because I can see tips by the tips you are saying that all we always be followable for any other success, and that was a good point, being overconfident, and you have stressed that as well in a good manner. Thank you so much. Sir, this is the last question of the interview, sir. One last question for of this time. Sir, what is the biggest thing that you always want to be inconsistent of? That always makes you be consistent. So, what are that thing, and how you being consistent to that thing?
Motivating me, continuous motivation to me. You're
Yeah,
asking about that.
yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, my actually, as I said, I love to be volunteer. That and my consistent motivation behind me is the networking, because I don't know why the networking kida is that craze in my mind, but giving me opportunity to meet new people one the other day gives me very inspiration and gives me an immense pleasure that yeah, I've met one new man over here or someone very new with the technological aspects or even the professional aspects. It need not to be that someone who is very technically sound or professionally sound, he can help me in any stage of my career. No, you can connect with any people, and that gives me any initial initial motivation, happiness in my mind. Yeah, you should have go and do that. You are going to get some new people. You are going to meet some new people over there. So it makes me very happy. Yeah, yeah, this is something very new. It give me a something pleasure like inside to me. And being in a world like this, as everyone knows now because of this corona and this whole, but now the world, the situation around us is very competitive. It is very competitive to one to other. So we should build up one or the other, what we can say, skills to keep us sustained or keep us fixed in our position. We should do something which is been regularly motivating us, so that keep us a motivation to do that or keep us in putting in that situation every now and then. So what I do myself is putting myself in some of this situation, so I get new people to meet, so I get something that I do not have. Getting something, learning something from it might be my junior or my senior. No matter, learning does not has an age. If you get learning something from your simple thing, if I'm giving a simple thing, how to pay in Google Pay, how to use Paytm, this is a very simple thing you can learn from someone. If I'm just giving an example, so this type of learning, so this type of things, if it give me a professional touch into it, so I can have that, what we can say, up and downs, when I can treat it one by one and treat it in the correct manner. So that, yeah, one point of time, yeah, it's very cool. Yeah, have done something like this. So this networking at one or point of other is going to really help us. And this is the biggest motivation to me. And another one, what is and to speaking to someone is really is some type of people. I'm one of them. Speaking to people, speaking to crowd is really a passion to me, because sharing my thoughts, sharing my sharing my ideas to the crowd, it's really given immense pleasure to me, because as everyone mingle in a group of people, in a crowd of people, if you put some points, we are going to get going to get the good feedback for it and also the worst feedback of it. So I can grow through it. I can go through it. Once, if I'm at one point of my stage, when I'm 45 or 40, and one stage of my life, someone is asking to lead some team or giving me in my community. This is a situation. There has been situation arise in my community, in my colony. The authorities are coming to me, Musharraf, please handle it. If I am used to this situation at one point of my life, it's really going to help us. It's really gonna help us. Yeah, I've handled this situation earlier. I've handled this situation earlier in my life, so it's to make me easier to handle it. It put me in a situation like that so that I can, yeah, this is very easy to handle for me. Yeah, this is very okay to handle for me. So this will be one of the biggest thing I have been planned over here, and this will be my greatest motivation for being in to place and meeting new people, networking with new ones, and increasing my knowledge at the same time. Not only just networking, but increasing my knowledge at the same time.
Yes, sir. Truly, sir, that was a really very nice interview, sir, and the experience is definitely helpful not only for me, for all the audience who watch this episode in terms of networking, in terms
Thank
of
you.
building up their own communication, and your tips and your suggestions and your recommendations will definitely motivate and inspire the people watching this, sir. Once again, thank you so much, sir, for immediate accepting in your busy schedule, also giving your wonderful and valuable time for us on this talk on my channel. So thank you so much, sir. Wish you all the very best in your life. So wish you reach a great heights, and one day you have to definitely be a most inspiring person as how you are being today. And thank you so much, sir. All the very best for all your future endeavors. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.